What up, YouTubeverse? It's your boy RB. The Nuance Machine, episode 1. Today we talking about Ja Morant. Alright, if you didn't already know who Ja Morant is, he's one of the best players in the NBA right now. Just signed a contract worth almost $200 million. He's only 23 years old, so, signed for a lot of money at a very young age. And if you don't know, he's just recently had a few instances where he's had some issues. His mom one time had an issue at Foot Locker, and next thing you know, Ja Morant and a bunch of his boys are there at the mall, and there's an issue with the mall security there. Then he's also allegedly accused of hitting a 17-year-old kid. And then you most recently have this incident where he flashes the gun at a strip club in Colorado. This has to be one of the most bizarre things I've ever seen in my life. Like, dude, you're already super successful. Why? I don't get it. Like, I get it. He's young, he's still got a lot of growing up to do, but it's just a monumentally stupid mistake. I get it. Colorado's an open carry state, so he didn't technically break any laws. But the NBA is still having questions about whether he had that gun on a plane or in an NBA facility, or any kind of NBA function. If he did, then he could be in some serious trouble. Could be suspended for a long time. So we'll see how that turns out. But I think 50 Cent once called people like this a wankster, right? Like, everybody knows that Ja's not hood, right? Like, he grew up in a middle class family. He's just not hood. That's just not it's just not what he's about. At least from what I can tell, that's not what he's about. All right, story time for you guys. I once had a friend. We'll call him a work acquaintance, and he's a young black dude, and we used to talk about hip hop all the time. And he used to hate hip hop music. He hated a lot of it because he thought that that's what was wrong with the youth, the young black people in America today, was that they're too influenced by the music, and that's what's causing them to make all these terrible decisions. And I push back on that, obviously, because I'm a huge Jay-Z fan. I've been listening to Jay-Z since I was 12 years old. So and he has never once inspired me to sell crack. So I pushed back on it, and I said, what if it's that combined with mental illness? So, I think that's a more logical explanation than it's just the music. It's mentally ill people being inspired by this music. I think that mental illness is extremely prevalent in our society. And look, I'm not trying to say that Ja's crazy in any way. But I am saying that, when your mental's not 100%, it does make you more influenceable. It does make it easier for peer pressure to influence you to do things that you wouldn't normally do. Ja needs to watch the people that he has around him. He has to realize that everybody sees him as an opportunity. And he needs to evaluate what kind of opportunity. Some will see his success as an opportunity to better themselves while also supporting you. And others will look at your success as something they can leech off of. And the ones enabling this weird, fake wankster persona that you got going on are the ones that are trying to leech off you. And anybody in your circle that's trying to discourage you from going down that path, they're the ones you need to keep around. I love that Ja mentioned that he was getting help for his mental health. And I know some people are jaded. They think as soon as mental health is mentioned, they think that it takes away from someone's personal responsibility. No, it doesn't. It doesn't work like that, especially when you're a multimillionaire athlete like Ja Morant that has all the resources in the world available to him. It's his responsibility to take care of his mental health. So I'm glad that he took that step, because hopefully talking to an objective third party can help him make better decisions when he's with his friends. Better yet, hopefully it can help him make better decisions about who he keeps around in his life and who he cuts out. Hopefully this doesn't define who Ja Morant is, but I can't tell you. I can tell you right now. I know, Ja, you're not watching this, but if you ever come across this whole wanksta thing is the most lame shit in the world. You need to cut that shit out. This has been the Nuance Machine. My name is RB. Love you guys. See you on the next one.